Welcome to the TKC Bible Reading Challenge, powered by Grace Bible Mission. Today, you have with you Joshua and...
This is in the house.
Peace.
Yes.
It seems like we are going to have some special things happen in this episode.
You tell me. You're the ones telling me that there's something special. So, yes. What will happen?
I don't know. Let's just... Today we are reviewing Genesis chapter 50. Even though we read beyond Genesis chapter 50. But let's first review Genesis chapter 50 and then we'll see how the rest goes, right?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So can you take us through what happened in Genesis chapter 50? Like what happened here? Did anything of note happen?
Yeah, things happened. I think in last episode, yesterday, we read about how Jacob died.
Yeah.
Or is it in today's episode that Jacob died?
No, I think Jacob died in the last
Jacob died yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, he died
Definitely.
yesterday. So in today's reading, chapter 50, Joseph went to bury his father.
Okay.
And in this same chapter 50, Joseph died.
Okay. Joseph buried his father.
And Joseph died.
Okay, so what do we learn from that?
What do we learn? Okay, while I was reading, what came out to me was that somebody died, and the way they did his burial, the way he was mourned, was so great. Like, even the Pharaoh was involved.
I think now I know where Yoruba burials come from.
They will see big clothes. And
yeah, I'm sure they did big clothes for this one.
Like Joseph traveled
to go and do the burial. Yeah.
And then he came back. And then they did after party.
Yeah.
After morning. Because it was so great that every other people, it's recorded that the neighborhood was said, this is a big burial of someone that is not even an Egyptian.
And they said this is a great Egyptian burial. Yeah.
For someone who is not an Egyptian, like, we can go to a place and have a big impact in a short time.
Yeah.
Jacob was only there for a short time. It was not up to 5 years or something. But it was there for a short time. And then his impact was so notable that when he was leaving, he left with a bang. Yes, I think I can say that. So we should be conscious of our impact. And then, because that's what will be recorded about us when we leave.
Yeah. And I think the other thing that I want to mention is that Joseph, when he died, he made the children of Israel to swear that on the day they leave, they would carry his bones. I mean, that guy was prophesying and saying, you guys are going to leave Egypt one day.
You forgot that he's a dreamer.
Actually.
Probably I dreamt it.
Possibly. But the point is that the gift never left him. He prophesied and they did leave Egypt eventually.
Yes, and they took his bones, I guess. Hopefully they took his bones, because that would be disobedience.
Wait, did you hear something?
Yeah, what's that?
I think I'm hearing some knock.
Knock? Who is there? Oh, who is there? Come in.
Is someone there?
Oh wow, it's nice to have me here.
Oh.
And
who are you?
Who are you?
I'm who I am.
Oh, come on, introduce yourself. I mean, everyone wants to know who you are.
I'm Israel, and I have with me.
I'm Esther.
Okay, nice to have you here with me, Esther. And today we're going to be reading through a very interesting chapter of the book, which is the book of Exodus.
Yeah.
And we are going to be having this book with you guys. So I'm happy to have it with you. And Esther, you're so happy?
Yeah, I'm so happy.
All right. So today we are checking Exodus chapter 1 to 3.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Can you quickly give us some snippets, some things that happened in Exodus chapter 1?
Yeah, what really happened is a new king arose that did not know Joseph, like as how Joseph that saved you during the time of hunger. Now you say you did not know him. Well, I don't know. But the thing is, he was so angry with them that he was so angry that they are multiplying. Like, how is that his problem?
Because I was so surprised that the Pharaoh king, is it like there were no history books in Israel?
Maybe they don't keep records. Like, that should be the problem. They don't keep records.
Okay. So now going further a little bit into that chapter, we notice that the Israelites, they were multiplying. They were using, there's board mass, right?
Yep.
So they were following M, multiplication. And then the king wanted them to be dividing. He wanted them to keep dividing. But then they were multiplying, right?
Yep.
Which is surprising, because something about children of God is that when the hands of the Lord is upon you, you will keep increasing bountifully. You will keep increasing. You will keep increasing. You will keep increasing. So let's quickly check chapter 2. Esther, what do you have for us there?
So in chapter 2, a son was born to one of the Israelites. Because at the end of chapter 1, Pharaoh already said they should be killing every male child that is born to the Israelites. Now a child is born to the Israelites from a family of the Levites. And he was hidden for 3 months. Like, that woman tried, though, is a lot.
Okay. Because it's surprising that was the first delivery package that we had in the Bible,
Like, seriously.
Delivery from Temu.
But then, do you know that it's Pharaoh's daughter that later took care of that son?
Really?
Because the mother was so tired that you just have to drop him by the riverside. But then it was Pharaoh's daughter.
Yeah.
And if she was the one that named him Moses.
And I would say that when there's a divine plan of God for your life, God will continue to align your steps.
Sure.
Actually, God will continue to align your steps. Because it's surprising that the mother was the one who later took care of him, nursed him for the younger part of his age. And we'll see the effect of that in chapter 3. The earlier part of chapter 3. Looking at what Moses did in chapter 3. Esther, can you please tell us what he did in chapter 3?
Well, in chapter 3, he was already in his father-in-law's house. How did he get there? Something happened in chapter 2 that
Really?
God called Moses out. And the way he even called him, it was in a miraculous way, like from a consuming fire, from a fire that did not consume.
I don't know what type of fire the Lord used, but then probably it's like solar gas or something. Because I'm surprised, I don't know what type of fuel he was using. Because look at the amount of fuel the Lord was consuming that time. Now that we have fuel at the rate of 890 something, I don't know.
Yep. But then the main thing is the purpose why he was called. Do you notice that? Why was he called? Why did God have to call his name?
Something about God is God doesn't choose the extraordinary people. He chooses the ordinary people. So I'm sure they have priests in Israel at that time, right?
Sure, they should.
But God didn't choose them. God chose him, Moses, because he had a plan for him. Look at the way God directed his steps, from delivery package to going back to his mother's house.
Yeah.
To him learning everything about being an Israelite.
Yes.
To him smithing and killing one of
the Egyptians
that was terrorizing the Israelites.
Because
then
he already had
coming to his father's house, Jethro. And it's surprising that the way the Lord orders our steps as children of God. So as children of God, we must always pray for alignment. That we are in alignment with the plan and purposes God has for our life. So Esther, what do you say?
Yeah, that is it. Then another thing I want to say is the main reason why God called him was to go and deliver his people. Okay. Because God has heard their crying. Okay. What Pharaoh is doing to them and what is happening. And God was like, I'm ready to deliver these people. But then you, Moses, you are the one that is going. And he was like, hey, how, God? And I cannot talk. And I cannot do this. Okay, give me signs. Okay, give me what I can do. Then what should I tell them? God was like, just tell them, I am that I am. Like that name, I am that I am. I am that I am.
You're already giving them too much. You're already giving them too much.
I am that I am.
You're already giving them too much. So we're going to be ending here for today, and I'm sure you enjoyed this session or this episode. So
what are we reading tomorrow?
We are reading the book of Exodus, and the very interesting part of Exodus, which is Exodus chapter 4 to 7.
Really?
So make sure you read it so that as you listen to this podcast tomorrow, you'll be able to learn and smile and understand a lot of things with us.
I'm going to read.
Okay. So grace and peace with you. Bye.
Bye.